We recently finalized our garlic planting, and you can see here I got the mulch down, nice frost, all of this in time in the fall. And what we like to do in our garlic planting window is incorporate another crop that's a very high value and really special, and that is tree seeds. So these beds are all filled to the brim with garlic, but also have a row of trees in the middle. Let's explain. We start by prepping the beds with thorough decompaction. So here Sasha and Juan are working to lift a bed of daikon that was a cover crop, and we've got little baby Zelda riding on the back, keeping an eye on things. She's sorting and doing quality control on the daikons, what are for people, what are for chickens. But we're going through with a broad fork here and opening the soil deeply. It's really nice to decompact and open the soil. You can see she's riding bucking bronco on the back there. Works well enough for a little while. It's amazing that Sasha can handle this for a bit or so. We take turns, of course. But that cover crop is allowing decompaction and incorporating a yield of daikons for us, and also some that are smaller that are going to be meant for our hens, which will come back around in the form of eggs. Sometimes we go directly from potatoes to garlic and tree seeds, sometimes a cover crop, a root cover crop like daikon. But you see it facilitates a really lovely bed. And this bed is now split a little with a shovel work through the very middle to make a trough, which I'll explain in a moment. And here we've got our split out elephant garlic, and in this case, we're going to put hazelnut in the center of the bed. So I'm following up their work with hazelnuts, and in our case, we collect them in large enough volume that we can basically almost pour them into the central trough. I don't take the time to remove all the husks or break them apart. These are communally sown at a slightly higher density in case there are some losses. But at this density, it works even at 100% germination. Some will just be a little smaller. So you can see this central row can be hazelnut, it can be oak, it can be hickory, all sorts of tree nuts, tree seeds that would be otherwise consumed by voles. In this central band in an otherwise fully garlic bed, they often are quite protected from voles and other herbivory during the winter and through the beginning of the next growing season. Now they're flanked with our main crop, which is the garlic. Here we've got elephant garlic on 6 to 8 inch spacing. There's about 3 rows to the north and 3 rows to the south. Juan is pushing them in somewhat deeply, and then we'll follow up by covering them with more soil and deeply depositing compost on top. Zelda's keeping an eye on all of this. She's our little foreman, or forelady, watching us as we work. Another bed got worked up with a BCS, an electric BCS rotary plow, to soften and decompact. And here we've got chestnuts through the middle. And we'll make that planting. We'll plant in the garlic seeds, and then we'll follow up by pushing them in just a little bit further to get them to the full depth we need, and then covering those planting pockets with some soil, some compost, and finally mulch. Here Joe is doing the last bits of stone removal and fine texturing and packing in the tree seeds as well as the garlic. This has worked for years for us. We get thousands and thousands of bonus trees in the central line of our garlic planting. We've got oak, hickory, walnut, chestnut, and hazelnut all planted out in this field along with our primary garlic crop. A few 10,000 or so heads of garlic for next year and a few thousand trees as a bonus. It's a nice system. We'll share more as we go.